All right, welcome back. This is just a quick hitting video to give you guys a heads up or let you know that the migration, the LSA migration time announcement is out. We're set for the migration tomorrow on October 30th, 2023, and the migration in the LSA will start at 2 p.m. Eastern. This will be 2 hours before the regular podcast at 4 p.m. Eastern. So if you're making a play or you've been organizing your tokens, get ready. And if you can at 2 p.m., get over to the LSA and start depositing your tokens. So just some quick notes that I've made here. First, it'll be 1 for 1. One ARK token will equal 10 cents towards your NFT. It's going to be first come, first serve. So here's some examples. When the liquidity is pulled from the token and we add that to the LSA funds, if we have, for example, $125,000 that will be added to the LSA fund, then that will be approximately 1,250,000 ARK tokens that can be deposited towards Legacy NFTs. So here's just some of the limits, or I guess how much ARK you'll need to get those NFTs, and let's go over them quick. So 1,000 ARK tokens deposited at that 10-cent point would give you that $100 copper NFT. 2,500 would give you the $250 tin NFT. 5,000 for the $500 bronze NFT. 10,000 would give you the $1,000 silver NFT. 40,000 would be the threshold for that 4,000 gold NFT, and 100,000 tokens would give you that $10,000 platinum NFT. Now remember, you can also contribute BUSD to fill in gaps, and once you've hit these thresholds, you can also hit the thresholds of the other NFTs. So we do know that the way that the current contracts are written, you will get minted the silver, the gold, and the platinum at those marks, and then we'll have to wait for the new contracts before we get the additional NFTs. Let's just jump over quickly and take a look at the migration page. All right, I'm over on the migration page. I'll put a link to this in the description, but if you do go to the DApp site and just enter the DApp, you can see a link at the top. It's highlighted in red. Very easy to get to. This is a little bit more in depth than what I was talking about previously. Go through and read this. It talks about where the revenue is going to be coming from, which I've mentioned before in a previous video. We have the crypto banking products. Obviously, we have the on-ramp, we have the ARK Card, we have the Terra Card, which is fabulous, by the way. And now on Terra, you can now off-ramp not only from BSC, but also from AVAX, Ethereum, and Polygon, which is great. The privacy products, which are coming just this week. In the AMA and the podcast, we watched a really good video, highlighting kind of some of the history of WhatsApp and talking about if you're not paying for the product, you are the product, right? So as we get in and gear in and shift, hopefully towards this next bull run, privacy and security is of the utmost importance. So these privacy products can really take off. And we're going to have the decentralized VPN, the storage system, the password manager, and more, all running on zero knowledge proofs, which is awesome. And then we did talk a little bit about ARK Lite. Still not a lot of information coming out, but it sounds very bullish and it could be definitely a game changer. So these are just the 3 things that we know of now that are all going to contribute to that revenue coming into the NFTs, which is very bullish. So I encourage you to come in here and find out, read more about it. And again, tomorrow, 10/30/2023 at 2 p.m. Eastern, you want to migrate over to the LSA. Get ready to deposit your tokens when it goes live. Stick around and stay tuned to the Telegram. So when it actually goes live, I'm sure there'll be an announcement. Make your moves, position yourself in there to get some NFTs, and then jump into the podcast at 4 p.m. for some additional information. Let's just scroll down through, make sure I didn't miss anything. If you haven't pulled your foundation, go ahead and do so. The selling will be turned off when we migrate or when the LSA gets opened up, so you won't be able to sell your tokens anymore. So if you're going to do that, make sure you do it now. But for me, I won't be doing that. I've been stacking my tokens and I can't wait to get a good position in the LSA to add more Legacy NFTs. Again, this is highlighting the migration, talking about the vault, the changes. Here's the different levels, which I already previously went over. And even if you don't have the tokens to hit these levels, remember you can add BUSD to the LSA to get to where you want to be. Let's just scroll down. Here's some different examples talking about the pools, the quantities of the NFTs, the payouts. Again, if you haven't read this, get in there and go ahead and do so. But that's it for this video. I just wanted a quick hitter to remind you, or if you haven't found out, to let you know that the LSA will be open tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, and you can get your ARK tokens in there at that 10-cent range or 10-cent price towards your NFTs. I'm Jay Vanquish. This is how I play the ARK. ARK for the win!